Hello, hello. What's up, everybody? It's Big Cheds. I'm happy to be here. I'm thankful to be here. Year's about to end. And thanks for hanging out with me. It's 12/31/2024. It's Tuesday. We're going to look at Bitcoin, Ethereum, maybe squeeze in a couple altcoin requests. You know what this is, part of the quick market update series on my YouTube, Cheds Trading. 10-15 minutes. If you're looking for more in-depth analysis, of course, I do that twice a week at Bitcoin Live, where I'm a founding analyst. I teach professional technical analysis, Japanese candlestick theory. We're going to talk about that today a little bit, and classical charting. Watch the Masterclass tutorial playlist. I published 3 books. The 4th one is on the way. They're mostly free on my channels in one form or another. Let me know how you're doing. Say hi in the chat room. It's subscriber only chat. So just, hit subscriber and you'll be able to talk with it. It's like a minute delay or whatever. Let me know where you're from. Let me know how you're doing. And I have a couple tweets that I've picked out maybe to give us stuff to talk about. So what's the deal with Bitcoin? And honestly, not a ton has changed from the last couple updates. We're still hovering just above key support here on the daily chart. In the midst, or in the midst of the larger consolidation on higher time frame on the weekly chart, still looks really good, holding EMA 8, and really more importantly, holding local demand, holding this really important demand zone. So let's just jump right into it. So first tweet to talk about, of course, there you go, Big Cheds on Twitter. If you don't know, now you know. So here we go. Fresh 4H. What does 4H means? 4 hour lows. Now with price testing key daily demand zone. Critical level. Critical is pretty critical, right? So I put out this tweet as we were right about here. We had lost this low and we were testing kind of the more important level. A lot of people were already calling already calling it's over, it's Jover, we're done. But look, support is support until proven otherwise, okay? And there it is. And it still has held. We've had a little bit of a bounce since then. We have the descending supply trend break and attempting to flip the lower high. A little bit of a stall there. But so far, so good. You had the response you wanted to see. A little bit of a nice volume cluster as well. A cluster of volume, usually see more volume at the top and the bottom of a move. So the volume here is good. The descending supply trend break is good. And now attempting to score this lower high break. There's a great question in the chat. Any thoughts on the monthly candle? Yeah, I'm actually going to get to that because that's one of the topics I want to talk about. So I'm going to riff on that quite a bit. So as I drink my coffee, 4-hour tweet, we walked through that, and then boom. I'm surprised how many people got bearish again at high time frame support. Get bearish somewhere else. Get bearish, maybe up here or whatever. But it's a bull trend and you're at support. Don't sell the dips in uptrends. What are we doing, folks? So this is just me, whatever, right? I'm a little bit surprised, how many of you got bearish, and there it is. It's high time frame support. It's important to respect support, to respect demand, as long as the price respects it, okay? So let me go to the chat room, and then we'll get to my last tweet, which was a question about the monthly candle. So we'll talk about it in just a minute. I'm going to say hi to everybody in the chat. All right. Luis, Ari, Matej, Martwan, AD, the Dan Strange, Mohammed, Pete. I love seeing you folks here. Anis, Mauricio, and Jimmy, and Fitness, and Mohammed. If I missed your name, I'm sorry. It's great to see you folks. Thanks for hanging out. So, let's see. So Matej says, I see you're quite certain that demand zone will hold. No, I'm not. I'm not. This isn't how I operate. And if you think that, you kind of haven't been watching me for that long. I think it's more likely that it will hold, but I'm certainly not certain. You just have to give the edge because you're giving an edge to the trend. It's a bullish trend. Any kind of a jump ball, any 50-50 scenario, you give an edge to the trend, which is a bullish trend. And the price has bounced here every time it's tested it. So am I certain it's going to hold? No, that's not how I operate. I don't operate in certainties. And I've been saying very clearly, if we lose this level, I will reassess. But until we lose that level, I'm going to give the edge to the bulls, right, Matej, right? So I don't think it's the right way to describe it as me being certain that it will hold. And hopefully that's not what you've come away with. What I've said is it's more likely to hold because it's support in an uptrend, okay? Jack says, Happy New Year. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, Frederick. Folks, hit like, hit subscribe, all that jazz. So let's do it. So a couple things. First of all, the monthly chart, there really is no monthly chart yet on Bitcoin, right? We don't even have an MA200. It's still pretty young. So I actually don't even really like looking at it on, the monthly on the monthly time frame. I like weekly, for example. Moody says, following Cheds since 2020, absolute legend, consistent with TA. Thanks, appreciate you, buddy. So there's a lot of talk about this candle. Are we supposed to ignore the nasty monthly candle? This is nasty? If you think this is nasty, I don't know. Okay, couple things. This is a spinning top. Okay, that's a small real candle body. Okay, you could call it a shooting star. For me, it's a little bit too much of a lower shadow to call. It's not shaven bottom. This is just a spinning top. A shooting star is a spinning top. Inverted hammer is a spinning top. Hammer is a spinning top. Any small random, this is spinning top. Any small real candle body. This is a doji or a spinning top. There's a spinning top. There's a spinning top. Really, that's a spinning top. And I'm trying to find a better example. That's a spinning top. Any small candle body, regardless of the wicks, is a spinning top. It's a low volume spinning top. Spinning tops are not reversal candles. Okay, they're consolidation candles. They're suggestive of consolidation. Okay, number one. But the most important lesson is there's not a lot of volume. If you want this to be a nasty candle, quote unquote, if you want this to be a reversal candle, you need a lot more volume. Where's the volume? The strength of every candlestick signal in Japanese candlestick theory is based on the volume behind it. Okay, I've done this a million times. I go off in this in the Masterclass webinar. I'll talk about it in the next one. So let's say you have a downtrend and a hammer candle here. If there's light, if it's like volume, and then just a little light volume in the hammer, that's a weak signal. But if you have a hammer candle, and that's a beautiful hammer candle, right? If you have like light, big volume on the hammer candle, that's a strong signal. That suggests that the trend in force has been challenged. This is not a nasty candle. This is a very mild candle. It's a small candle body closing near the range of the move, well above the EMA 8, closing at the upper Bollinger Band. If this had like a really much longer upper wick and had strong volume, it might be concerning, but it is not. It's just a consolidation candle. We could very easily churn sideways. This doesn't tell you it's going down. It just tells you it started to consolidate a little bit. Okay? So people, you can call it a shooting star, but it doesn't really, for me, no, because there's too much of a lower shadow. But that still doesn't matter anyway. It's just a vanilla, plain old spinning top, small real candle body. It shows the momentum as pause, but it's not a reversal candle. You need really way more volume on this candle if you're going to get concerned about it. Okay, this is not a nasty candle. It's not a reversal candle. Shooting stars, spinning tops. Well, spinning tops especially are not reversal candles. They're consolidation candles. They're pausing. And what does that tell us? Nothing. Because you know what? We're still just watching daily range lows. You can do whatever you want in the high time frame. You can convince yourself of whatever you want to convince yourself on the high time frame. All that really matters right now for momentum, and we're back to where we started, right? Does it hold range lows? So don't overcomplicate it, folks, And if you're going to use these terms, spinning top, shooting star, learn how to use them and understand you have to use volume. You cannot look at a Japanese candlestick without the volume. Like I saw MM Crypto put it out. Oh, shooting star, shooting star. Where's the volume? like I just said earlier, like a beautiful hammer candle could be the most beautiful hammer candle in the world. But if it has, first of all, if it doesn't come after a move down, right, it's weak. And if it doesn't come with volume, it's weak, right? Hammer candle after sideways means nothing. Hammer candle after a move down with light volume means almost nothing. So it kind of drives me crazy, but you know, what are you going to do? Like, I've been teaching this stuff for years and there's still people misusing it, and that's fine. That's fine. Let's jump back into the chat room. Let's see what you folks want to talk about. Ursula, you're the best teacher. Thank you. Well, people helped me out when I got started, and I try to pass it on. I love teaching this stuff. Yeah, Arthur, what time frame do you use to determine if a level is lost or claimed? That's kind of up to you, honestly. I trade intra-candle, but if you want to be more conservative, you could wait for maybe 2 daily closes, 3 daily closes. You could use a certain percentage move away from the level. Confirmation level is kind of a user choice. It's one of those things in classical charting where you can use you can use a money stop, you can do a time stop, or confirmation method. You can do it a lot of different ways. And it depends. If you're day trading, if you're watching an intra-candle, maybe even just a 4-hour close, right? So it's really up to you. Hi from Algeria. What's up, buddy? Hello from Switzerland. What's going on? What's up, Jimmy? I mean, Sol still looks pretty good. Not too much to update. Not too much to update. I like to see it holding still here, 180, 185. We can see it expressed pretty well in the high time frame. The peak of this prior range kind of did not hold the minor peak, but more important, demand for me, 180, 185. That's still holding. So not too much of an update on Sol. You're looking at Mauricio. We'll do a couple requests here, but again, I do this at Bitcoin Live. They'll do a full report tomorrow, but these are just for fun. I got Aave in here somewhere. It's been one of the stronger charts. So what's the question about Aave? When you look at, is it only lagging? What do you mean, is it lagging? It's leading. Aave is a market leader. I don't know what you mean, Mauricio. It's good to see you, by the way. Is it lagging? You know, Aave is a market leader. What does it mean? Is it lagging? I mean, it's a nice bullish consolidation here. I mean, inside bar, you could call it a bull pennant, tightening range, bullish tightening range. I mean, lagging. I don't know what people want. I mean, this looks really good. Yep, tightening consolidation. You know, Aave looks really good. It's been a market leader. So looks to be continuing higher. And so again, Kirk, he says Kirk looks like a shooting star when the market drops to 92 cage. Yeah, and still it's not a shooting star, right? Because it's the lack of shaven bottom. But it doesn't matter again what you call it. If you want to call it a reversal candle, you're wrong, but you need more volume minimally, and plus it's still got support, still holding support. So 13 minutes. Yeah, that's enough, folks. Look, I'm sorry. I can't. There's a ton of requests. I can do them all. I would love to do them all, but I save that for Bitcoin Live, where I do my full market report twice a week. I've got free reports, too, from Bitcoin Live, so you can kind of check out what I do there. This is part of the Quick Market Update series on my YouTube. Make sure you've watched the Masterclass tutorials. Check out my free cancer memoir. Check out my books. And try to have fun. It's New Year's Eve. Go easy tonight. If you're drinking, make sure you're drinking water too. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. And definitely don't do anything I wouldn't do. So I just want you to know Cheds loves you, and I appreciate each and every one of you for hanging out with me here today. Big Cheds out. Thanks, everybody. I wish you well. Have a great day.